Pull up. Let's see. This here. I need to move this out of my way. Hold up. Are we live? Hold on, hold on. Exit that. Um, do, do, do. Interesting. Oh, we are looking good. Modify this on the microphone. Okay, that should be good. So, just to let everyone know, if you haven't seen any of the videos, what we've got here is a Google spreadsheet where we're tracking everything that we spend in 2024. So, whenever possible, I grab my receipts, whenever shopping, getting gas, anything we spend money on, receipts. Then I got a big bag because we are behind. It was recently my birthday, so I was told I wasn't allowed to go onto our bank account to check things out and record things, otherwise I might see something. So we are playing some catch up today, and we have a lot of receipts here. Now, the unfortunate thing is we're gonna need to find out what order these are in so we can log them under the correct week. As you can see, we got our weeks lined up here. So let's see. Okay, you can see that. We're probably wanting to. So I'm doing weeks as just Sunday through Saturday. Maybe we should do Monday through Sunday. They might not line up perfectly with what's already there, but to match up with the year or like make it easy, might just want to do that. So Monday through Sunday, convert to drop down chips. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We'll pass on that for now. I don't know if that affects some of our formulas we have over here, so I don't want to mess anything up. But yeah, for instance, looking at this right now, when I see week 11, I have no idea what the dates are for that. So let's go ahead and add a sheet on here. I think you can probably rename this. We'll just say timeline. We'll put our weeks in here, week and date. Date, start, date, 2. I wish it told me how high we were. Just need 52 of these though. More. Sweet. So this would be 1, 1, 24. And then I believe there's probably a date format. Date 2 will be equals this plus this times 7. Or do we want to do plus 6 or times 6? Technically, you just had 6 days, right? Yeah. We'll do plus or times 6. So first through the 7th, this is going to be we want it to be, well, actually, we're going to have it be this date. This will probably copy down easier. This date plus, and then do the same thing, except one above, times 6. Oh, this one we can do times 7, right? 1, 8, 27. 27 feels wrong, doesn't it? Or 22. Why am I saying 27? I think these ones should be right. A3 times 6. Then that's 12 when it should be 13. Let me see. This should just be plus 6. Okay. And then this should just be plus 7. I was trying to make that a lot more complicated than it needed to be. Cool. First line. See how accurate this is. 1229. So today's May 9th, 5/9. We're right in week 19. Right? 12th is on Sunday. 1926. We go all the way to December. Yeah, that looks right. There's just an extra day. There's leap year or leap day, and I guess there's an extra day. I mean, it's not exactly 52 weeks, so yeah, that all lines up perfectly. So now we can actually see what the dates are for these receipts. So we're gonna make a couple piles. We look at our budget. Base here. Um, we are on week 11. Well, last time we were on. I would have to look at what the dates are on these. No, finished week 11, but usually if I put it in, that week's been finished. I'm going to say week 12 is where we're probably going to start on. And if we look at here, it's going to be March 18th through the 24th. But we're basically doing all of this. We're in the middle of this one, so probably won't fill those in yet. What is this, like almost 2 months worth? Catch up we gotta play. No big deal. So let's take a look. We're gonna need 7 piles basically. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see the uh, dates on these, but it's okay. Alright, I'm just gonna make some sticky notes, throw some numbers on here so I can keep track of piles. 12. Go over here. 14. 15. 16. 17 and 18. Got sticky notes everywhere. Very nice. So, first up, grocery list on the 19th of April. So 16 there. 420, same pile. 29, 18. And if you guys are interested, here. So, as we've been going through this, it doesn't look like a ton, but this is what we've gone through for the first, 11 weeks? It's a decent amount of receipts. Most of these are usually just like grocery shopping, gas, some home stuff, the occasional thrift store run. Um, I mean, there's like Target in here, but we get mostly groceries or like home things, bathroom, hygiene, whatnot. Yeah, those are the main categories. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of receipts so far, and I think we're going to like double that by the look of the pile I have in front of me. So we'll just have to see, I guess. What do we got next? Where's the date on this guy? 5/1. So 18 as well. Probably gonna go in backwards order, it seems. Costco run. This was gas on 4/17, 16. Costco food court. Some of these are also very faded, which makes it difficult. But we'll do our best to find the date. 5/1. Day 8. I'll hopefully start to memorize where the date is on these. 5/3. So 18. 5/3 was 4/17. We're looking at 16. Man, we've only had these two pilots so far. Pile 17, so I left out there in the middle. 4/17. 3/15. What this says? It's missing a whole number, so not sure. We'll just put it. I can't even see what the total is on this, but I can probably guess. We'll just put in a 12. Um, or what we do it all. Date on this guy. We're looking at 4/13. Is this a 4 or a 3? It was a 3, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not crazy. This one's a 413, which is 15. Nice. 4, 5. 2, 14. Here. Yes, UPS. On. 4, 6. 14. Another target on 4, 4. It's also 14. It's gonna be a little bit of a grindy experience, but that's okay. You do, but this was for Burrito Day on 4, 4. I wonder if that date has anything special with regard to burritos, or if they just randomly chose that as Burrito Day. 329. First 13er. 329. Another 13er. Push that off. But we do have. Looks like we got 2 receipts for this guy. So 326. Please, because it's a duplicate. 326. There we go. 13. And coming up next, 326. 13. We just said that. Another Walmart. Bought 2 items. 326. Wow, we did a lot on that one day, huh? Let me guess, 326 for gas. It was 326. We usually get gas at Costco. So we'll generally have like 3 different receipts. One for gas, one for the food court, and one for whatever you buy there. Usually bread, meat, cheese, some of those bulk things we get often. 322 to 12. And 413. Looking at 15. Close. 412. 15 again. 410. 410. Guy. I see what that is. There's a little printed tickets for the food makers. I don't need to grab those. But this one was 410. That is correct. Walgreens. What are we looking at here? 4, 6, 14. This is kind of the boring part, so sorry about that. We will get to where we actually plug stuff in and see kind of where the numbers are looking like. or what the numbers are looking like. 329. A 59. That's for this week. We don't have one. We're not doing those ones yet. 54. 18. 58 is this week. 51 is 18. And the last one. This one's printed nice. It's 58 this week. So ones from this week, we will. I guess we can do them as well. Now that we're keeping track, I'd usually save it for the whole week and then put them all in. So I didn't know what the dates were exactly, but now we're keeping better track of those. So we'll do those at the very end if I remember. But we can go back to our sheet and start from week 12. See if anything double recorded. So we have the classic Costco food court at a $3.79. Necessary, yes, because it was dinner, and yeah, we count it as groceries. It's cheap enough. As far as budgeting goes, we don't count it as like date spending or anything. Okay, we got a big list of groceries here. First up is Gatorade at a whopping $7.48. I wish my keyboard had a number pad, but it does not, unfortunately. We can copy down the week after I finish these. We got some milk. I always forget what the milk price is because you get like a minus something when you buy a couple gallons. I can do that math. That would put us at 303, I think. But there's two of them, so 606. Tab over. Let's see. CNH dark brown. I'm guessing brown sugar. Minus 308. We got chow mein at just 0.78. And brown sugar, I actually don't know what that was for. Might have just been for like a treat or something. I want to say cinnamon rolls probably. So we're gonna put that as no for our necessary attribute. Cream cheese. What are we looking at? 198. Sour cream. 198 as well. Crazy. What else? What else? An emergency. 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 I think that's how. Actually, it's Emergen-C. Vitamins. Minus 598. Say yes. We're sick, we need it. Body wash. We do count body wash as groceries along with soap, some other things that you get from the grocery store. We're gonna say, we're gonna put it in as minus 497 because that's what it was. 97, come on. Nutrigrain bars, it looks like, at 178. A lot of these things, since my wife's pregnant, we're putting down as necessary. When might not seem necessary a lot of the time on a bunch of snacks, but what are you gonna do? Like strawberry danishes. Normally wouldn't buy those. Minus 399. We're gonna say yes. We'll say yes on that one, but I see here that there were also donuts, and we're gonna say no on those. The Danish is like, I'd say it's a little better because it's got more fruit and cream cheese and some other things. What were these, 350? It's hard to do this while talking, surprisingly enough. Alright, moving on. We got some toothpaste. Some of the cheap stuff. Necessary, of course. What is this? Not sure. We don't know, we just put other. I think it's some sort of meat, but that's fine. Spanish rice. Sometimes these receipts are hard to read, but I think the main point is just to try to get as many things as possible. Elbow noodles minus 94.94. Minus 0.94. Is what are we looking at? Plain bagels. Bagels. Yeah, that's how they spell bagels. Minus 349. This looks like flour. Although we have flour, so maybe it's not flour. Oh, they're tortillas. Oops. Flour tortillas. Those are 228. And then looks like we got some M&Ms. Easter M&Ms. 388. Definitely gonna say no on those. Chocolate chips. You know, these might not be chocolate chips. Might just be chips. We're just gonna say chips, 448. Necessary, of course. And then we're looking at a bunch of yogurts. Yogurt. I'm actually gonna list this out 4 times, just so that I know that, like, if I come back and want to see how much one of these yogurts was, we'll actually say Chobani. Then we can see how much it costs. Just copy this whole thing. Because if I add it up, then I might not know for how many that price is. That just makes it easy. Cottage cheese, mass, 250. And of course, the dreaded tax of minus 577. And of course, that's necessary. Do I mark tax as groceries, though? I do. That makes sense. It goes into the cost of groceries. So it helps give us an accurate number on that. But that is 12. Pull that down. There are all groceries. Nice. Set that aside. That is all of week 12 down. Now, I will end up going back and filling in some of the blanks from my bank account. Things like auto pay transactions, rent, things like that. I don't get receipts for physically. We're just gonna do the physical receipts here on stream, and then I'll go in and fill in all those holes off stream, because that's gonna be a lot of going back and forth between tabs on the internet to see my online banking stuff. And really, we just want to get caught up on all of this physical stuff. Otherwise, we're going to get very far behind and won't want to do it anymore, which we won't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to. It'd be really cool to get through the whole year, obviously, all 52 weeks, and then see where all of our money is gone. And maybe we can use that as a way to adjust for next year. But through week 11, I guess you can see where we're at so far. Total spend through week 11 was 21, basically 22,000. Week 11, that was almost 3 months. So this budget is monthly. So for date spending, we were almost hitting our 3-month date spend. Groceries, we were just about hitting that as well, which I believe I just calculated everything through week 12. One way to find out, 0.59. Change this guy to an 8. Yeah, so we're. I don't think that anything else would fall into that category for online transactions. So we're actually through 3 months. What is that? $86, um, below the budget, which is good. I think we did start to spend a little bit more moving forward, though, and had some medical things come up, which obviously the medical appointments won't go into this category, but buying medicine and some other stuff, depending on what it is, would. I had to respond to a message. Um, but yeah, that's pretty good. Uh, Being able to stay below the budget is always nice to see. So, let's see. What are we looking at here? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, and then obviously these need to be updated, and these kind of get updated as we go. This number I think will be interesting. So, obviously, you get taxed on your income. We're not tracking that number. This is just tax on, what is it, consumer tax? So, tax we pay. It's generally just on grocery things. If we end up paying tax on something on Amazon, that doesn't show up separately on the bank statement that I usually pull those from. So this isn't going to be a great number to look at, but we'll get an idea roughly of how much tax we're spending on, which we're already paying tax from our income, and then we pay more tax when we spend the money that wasn't taxed. Fun stuff. But let's move on. Week 13. This one surprisingly has a lot. And hopefully they're not all super long. There are a bunch of Costco. Alright, let's. We have another Costco food court, which we'll just grab this number because it's almost always the same when you get the hot dog and soda and pizza. Yeah, I don't split the tax out on the food court orders either, so I think tax is pretty much just going to be groceries. Maybe on some other items. Can't really think of anything right now off the top of my head though. Okay. Uh, yes. 2217. That is not groceries. Walmart. We got some peppermint oil. 487. Uh, is this required? This is one of those things. It's like, I was pregnant and wanted it, but at the same time, would she survive without it? Maybe. We'll just say yes to make ourselves feel better, but not groceries. And then ginger. which is what we actually went to get her. 488. Which I guess I'll say that one's necessary, that one. Well, that was kind of bad. We'll say they're both groceries. There's a little bit of ambiguity there. We don't really have a good budget section for things like that. So kind of just have to stick them where they fit the best. Okay, more Costco. We got. What is that? Sometimes I have no idea what I'm looking at here. I think it's a bath mat, actually. Uh, Mat? I mean, 1T? 1949? Negative 1949. Don't want to pay ourselves. We did need the. Oh, we got some protein bars. 14.79. And some multi-grain. Oh, that's bread. Multi-grain bread. At 5.29. And our tax buddy. 341. Ooh, baby. Love paying tax. But what are you gonna do? Next up. This is Spiral. 1937. That's all we got. Except, of course, tax, which was a whopping 167. We thought we were getting a sub $20 ham. We didn't. With $21 ham at the end. And, of course, you already know Costco Food Court. 379. All right, another decently large grocery list. Trying to go through these as fast as possible. Just not very easy. 429. We got mac and cheese. 167. We got three of those apparently. Gonna be honest. I grabbed the whole lot. It actually has one mark with 166. There's probably a pack. Ocean Spray Blue. Sounds like a cleaner of some sort. Never minus 139. Some more body wash for the misses for $7.90. Sometimes soap prices get me. They're always so expensive. What in the world is this? Something that was 2 for $4, but I don't know what. What's the date on this? Yeah, might be eggs, but of course we might see eggs later. Eggs are later on. It's going to be one of those other category items. Just 279. Powdered sugar. $2. To it, apparently. And it said no on the powdered sugar. Again, I think that was a treat to make like icing or something. We got some mustard. 98 cents. Good price. Um, Cheese. It's, I don't know if that's how you spell it. 250. No. Garlic herb. Ah, those weren't Cheez-Its. That was just cheese. Cheese triangles. I don't know what these ones are called, but we got two different kinds. We still have them. I actually don't know how long they last, but I'm sure they're very processed. They were on sale though, so Chobani yogurt, 138. How much were the ones up here? Hmm. Were these different or did the price go up? See, this is why we keep track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smuckers. Grape jelly. Witty. And then some lettuce. That is not how you spell lettuce. Okay. 249. We got some honey. Honey, honey. Honey bear to be exact. It's a 3.94. Yes. We use honey to make different sauces and stuff, so I put it down as a yes. Plus, it's good for when you're sick. More cream cheese for bagels, perhaps. 178. Some Oreos. believed to go with our ham. I think that was to prep for Easter. I can only imagine. Eggs, definitely for Easter. 278. And our boy, Dex, 468. Well, another week down. So that was week 13. There really only one non-grocery item? Yeah. Gas. Alright. Boy. What are you? Ah, yes, Qdoba. Okay, this is week 14. We're catching up little by little. So we're just going to put down the total here. 1412. Q. Not necessary. Twas date fund, not groceries. Yes. But that was a decent deal considering burritos will usually cost you like $10. And for burrito day, one was free. And we also got a free chips and queso. So we got 2 burritos, chips and queso, and a drink for that price. Normally that would be like $30, but we had a deal. And we saved money on a date, which was nice. Always nice saving a little bit of cash. How long? There. We can see how long we've been live. We'll see how much of this we can get through. We don't have unlimited time in our evenings, but we'll put in as much time as we can. Walgreens, what are we looking at here? I let her get some Reese's eggs that were supposed to be on sale. Regular price $5.99, savings $3.60, return value. We paid $2.39. Not horrible. Definitely not necessary though. Dr. Pepper cream soda. I honestly don't remember drinking this, so not sure. Not sure on that one. We can go ahead and put tax down 46. So sales tax here is 8.625%, in case you guys are wondering. Tax is always necessary because you don't have a choice. Next up, a Target run. All right. Some beauty product. BAT. Some sort of makeup, I think. I don't know. $15.49. And then Pokemon cards for myself because I occasionally like to buy them. Just kind of fun, reminiscing my childhood a bit. Not necessary me. Came out of my budget, not grocery. Hers we put down as grocery because, yeah, beauty products, hygiene, things like that. We count as grocery. Oh, and then Dex. Minus 375. And okay, yeah, the UPS. UPS. What were we doing here? What's that called? Let's say. It just says other service. Notary. That's what we're doing. UPS notary. $5. We did need to do it. It wasn't groceries. It was for car stuff. And then another grocery run. Let's put this in real quick. More milk. Should say milk times two because we got two here. Although I should know that 606 isn't for 1 gallon. That would be insane. Some more Chobani. Well, here's the thing though. Chobani yogurt. This is like a bin, and I know that because 0% vanilla. It usually doesn't say the flavor if it's like one of the cups. And it's $3.98. There's no way you're paying $3.98 for like a single serve yogurt. Pizza crust minus 324. Then those are protein bars, granola bars, 250. Yeah, 250. Um, got two different kinds of those apparently. Hash browns, 348. And moving on, we got some sugar, 398. Nope, 358. We got pepperoni. You thought it was gonna be peppermint oil, 350. Some. I'm not gonna know what that is. Bomb something. Never. That's not a food item. I think 398. And then there's a splotch here. Oh, I can kind of read that. Green beans. 49 cents apparently. Some corn on the cob. 2.79. Red onion. 72. And cucumber. 50. And our boy Dex. 308. No, yeah. 308. All right. Up and down week 14. There. So we've done line 391 to 473. Almost 100 line items. Oh, what do we have? Man, I have nothing for 17. We, yeah, yeah, we were out of town that week, so that makes sense. Yeah, we went out of town for part of that week, so I don't think we did any shopping in the beginning of the week. And then I thought I grabbed some receipts. They might be hiding somewhere. But if we scroll up, take another look here. We are going up in value on groceries. Let's see, what that'd be 2 weeks in to the month. Well, in reality, the month isn't exactly 4 weeks. So if we go to week 14, it's only one weekend. Ooh, I might have been a little off. So it's one weekend to month 4. And we've spent 114. Uh, Not horrible. 114. It is about a fourth. 125 would be 1/4 of the budget. So just below, I'd say. My spending went up a little bit. Yeah, I mean we're looking decent here. Not too bad. Um, let's see. Did these update? Oh, I need to drag them out further. 9, 10, 11, 14. Is this a draggable formula? It's not. Mm, D, D, E. How did I? Yep. I just have to copy this, I guess. It goes to 10. There we go. 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, so yeah, total balance by week is what this is. Uh, how do I? We want the series set of. So let's go label L4 to U4. U weak. Is there an easy way to just modify? Um, oh, data range. Go grab that. Hit OK. Okay, cool. That's. I mean, it's not accurate because we're missing a bunch of stuff, but it is kind of nice to see. Although we would like to see, I mentioned this in a past video, we'd like to see kind of a line trending upward because this is the total balance. So taking into account income versus what we spend, as you can see, some weeks were very low because we've spent a bunch and it might be right before we're about to get a paycheck, which launches us back up. It kind of bounces back and forth on a weekly basis, but you should go up in value as long as you're saving money, or at least the balance should kind of move upward and go less into the negatives. Um, and then we also have this chart, which we need to add on to. Um, month 4 total balance. Looks like we're just manually grabbing these. We go to U3 to U3. We're just using these. U3 to U3. So we'll want 10 through 13 for month 3. Through 13. Oops. Yeah, see, that looks bad, but that's just because I haven't put in any of the income, which I'll look up later. Uh, a lot of sense in updating this, but oh, yeah. So this is gonna give a better idea of how savings is trending. Um, as long as we're increasing from 1 month to the next, that'll essentially be increasing. Um, seeing a negative here would be bad. Although, okay, I might be doing this wrong. Total balance. So actually, this is just going to track where we are, or like how well each month does independently, but it doesn't show kind of the aggregate of one month to the next. I'll have to rethink these charts maybe to get something that gives us better visuals on how we're doing saving money, spending, and all that. Um, a chart that just shows spending each month might be nice. You can see how much you spend each month and compare each month to each other, which is kind of what this is doing. But since income is somewhat variable, it's not perfect. So yeah, I'll try to get some of those other charts made so we can see what's going on a little better. But the ones that we have been tracking the closest are groceries and date spending, which we might have gone over on this one for that month. I don't remember. There's probably some expenditures in our bank account that haven't been accounted for. But groceries, we've always been doing really well, spending at least, or not at least, at most $500 a month, or at least trying to stay within $500 range. So we're happy about that. We're doing great. I think I'm going to end it here for today. We're kind of running out of time this evening to keep plugging away, but we got a good amount done, and we'll hop back on another time. I might do some of this off stream just to catch up, so that we can get back to the website next time, because I enjoy working on the website, doing some of that analysis, comparing against kind of what's out there, and working to create something useful for everybody. But yeah, we're going to end it there. Thanks for showing up. If you're seeing this after the fact, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.